Welcome back to Fishing with Vance. I am back at my original lake here on this chilly early fall morning here on Fishing with Vance. Gonna get on the Pelican bass RAIDER today, and I haven't fished this lake for quite a while now, and so I'm curious to see how the fish are gonna react. Today we had finally a cold front came in, and fall appears to be upon us. The low last night was in the 40s, and the night before also. Water looks a little stained, but we'll see when we get out there. Definitely going to see if these fish are starting to move into the fall patterns. It's fall is a great time to fish, one of my favorites, and so I'm gonna throw a lot of crankbaits today. See if I can't find them all over the lake. And we'll look everywhere, shallow, deep, in the shade, whatever. It's going to be sunny, bluebird skies, beautiful day. It's only about 50, let's say it's like 50 degrees right now, 52 degrees right now. So let's get this thing in the water, and let's see if we can't catch a few bass here. Early fall on fishingwithvance.com. Thanks for coming along. Alright guys, got this thing in the water. It's really easy to launch it here. What a gorgeous morning. Wow. I feel like any fish I catch today is sort of a bonus, man. It's just a gorgeous, beautiful fall day, early fall day. I think it's like September 20-ish, something, I don't remember. But it's early fall, and first thing I'm going to do is I want to check the water temperature. And I'm going to guess, based on what we have seen in weather-wise. By the way, this little thermometer thing, this little aquarium thermometer, full disclosure, I got the idea from my buddy Alex from Realistic Fishing. He was throwing it off the bank and getting the water temperature. But I'm gonna guess, based on it's showing the air temperature about 62, but there's no way it's 62. It's inside my bag is 62. But anyway, let's throw this down here. I'm gonna guess it's in that the water temp is around 68. Is what I'm gonna say. Based on where it was just 75, I think, last week when I was fishing at my other lake. So I'm gonna guess upper 60s. I'm gonna say 68. So I'm gonna start out with a crankbait here this morning and see what we can do. I love this purple descent. You guys follow the channel know I love this bait. It's a shad wrap. Purple, and I might change up the colors today a little bit. Let's see if this doesn't work. I'll tell you what, man, it's a pretty good prediction. It looks like the water's 68. So yeah, I knew it was going to start. Obviously, it was going to start dropping, and that's where I figured it would go based on our lows. Our highs were still. Yesterday was a colder day. The high was only like 60, but the lows were getting in the 40s now. It was 40 some, and 50, 51, all that. So we're starting it out. Obviously, we got the shorter days here too. Here in second half of September. So let's see what happens. I'll throw this around for a little while and see if this is gonna work. And I'm gonna be here a while today. I'm gonna give this a real go. It's about 9 a.m. or so. Might be a little later than that. Might be about 9:30 by now. I don't know. But it's such a gorgeous day. I don't have anywhere to be today, so I'm gonna stick around and enjoy the fresh air in my lungs and see if I can't catch a few bass along the way. So if I hook anything, I'll bring you back. It's the first fish of the day, and there he is. Out in the middle with the shad wrap. Love it. Oh man, that was cool. He banged that right out in the middle. There he was. Easy partner. Easy partner. Love it. Not huge, but he smacked that purple descent shad wrap. There we go. He's a quarter pounder, probably no cheese. And he was fun. He blasted it. Oh, I love it. Fall fishing is fun. And I love catching them on crankbaits. He was right next to the boat. But it was cool. So it's one in the boat. Been here about 5 minutes, 5 casts, and there he was. I'll tell you a bait that I've sort of abandoned, and I used to use it like crazy, is the jerk bait, husky jerk. That is a good bait, and I just sort of gotten away from it. It's one of those things that, you know, you fall into patterns and you tend to use the same things, and you know, I've had great success with this shad wrap. Excuse me, but that husky jerk, I need to put that on here before the season ends. Definitely at all, you know, all the various lakes that I've been fishing. So definitely I need to throw the husky jerk. I'll probably put it on some lighter tackle, and because it's a lighter bait, and it's tough to throw it on this very far anyway on this Veritas, this particular model. But it matches up very well with the that Fenwick Eagle medium light hole. So another fish before I shut the camera off. Another one. Yeah, I was just about to shut the camera off. Got another one. Oh, he popped off right there. It's okay. He saved me from hooks in my hand. Love it though. That's 2 that smashed the shad wrap. I don't know if we can count him as an actual fish that came into the boat, but he was right there. And when I'm fishing with this, I kind of like when they jump off right there, unless they're big. But yeah, cool. Vance, the little guy here. Look at this little dude. This little Jasper hit the shad wrap too. He's a little dude, but he didn't care. He wanted some shad wrap as well. So that's 3 strikes on this thing. I'll take it. This is fun. Easy, partner. I'll get you going here. There we go. See you, buddy. All right. That's 3. 3 strikes. 2 in the boat. 3 strikes on the shad wrap. Alright guys, let's switch up a little bit. No strikes here in a little while with that with my shad wrap. So let me try something else. I'm kind of up in the more shallow area. Water's 67 in here, but I'm gonna throw my let's see if this if they'll hit this fluke up here on these rocks or around the island. See if they're up for that. So I think I have one of the smoking shad. Sort of out of the wind now, but I've gotten out of the wind and also gotten out of the hits. There's a fish. Something's running with this thing. Or else, no, it's a fish. It is a fish. Oh, it's a good one too. It's not that good. He was hung up on a reed. He threw my shad wrap off, Jasper. Or my not shad wrap. He threw my fluke off. Oh yeah, it's nice, pretty bass. It's a little thick, nice and thick. It's getting a little colder. On the fluke. See you, partner. All right, let's put a new one on here. Let's see what we got. I like that color because of the stained water. Happens to be out and at the ready, so we'll keep throwing it. Has a little bit of black on it, so stained water, I like it. So the thicker gauge hook on here. This is a super shank Kamogatsu. And again, I like to, those you new to the channel wondering why I'm rigging it this way, I like to pull it out the side. This is something my old fishing partner used to do, and he got lots of strikes doing this. So, and we both feel like you get a little better hookups coming out the side. You lose less fish. At least that's what we think. That's been our experience. That's not the best job in the world, but we'll go with it. It's gonna work. There's a bass up there. Get that fluke also. Good stuff. Chubby dude, little guy, quarter pounder with cheese. We'll take it. Kind of threw that up into the shade there, and I don't know if he chased it out or what, but he ate that fluke. As you guys follow the channel, maybe some new people out there, I tend to fish all my soft plastics Mojo. I throw weight on once in a while, but most of the time I'm throwing monofilament with, I like to keep it simple. monofilament line, good old-fashioned 8-pound Stren to a barrel swivel, 18-inch leader of fluorocarbon, and then couple of split shots. I think that's referred to as Mojo rigged or split shot rigged. There's another hit. Yeah, as we speak, another bass right there. He hit that as I was sort of popping it in. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Skinny. Better eat, oh, young man. Another bass right there. I was popping that along. And there he was. He's thin. You better start eating for winter there, young man. And I like it Mojo rig, just like that. I feel like I can control the drop. I like to pop it along, let it fall, and that's just, I don't know. It's just how I like to fish. I've every once in a while I'll do Texas rig if there's a lot of weeds or a lot of, I'm trying to punch down through, but not often. Not often. Just not, no confidence in it. I do have a lot of confidence in the Mojo. It's just how I grew up fishing, I guess. Just with Vance, I threw this one way up on the bank, and this is probably my better fish of the day here if I can get him in. Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, that's beauty. That is a beaut. Easy, partner. Yeah, that is a good one. Yeah, that's one of my better ones. Nice fish. Very nice. Got him on the old smoking shad. I threw that right up in that, right in those tree limbs up in there. And that's a very much a classic hook set for sure. Alright. Piece of my table falling off. This is a good hook set right in the side where it's supposed to go. And again, it's a good demonstration of the hook out the side. A good hook up. And that's nice. That's nice bass for this lake. He's definitely half pound, maybe even 3/4. Nice bass. See you, buddy. Alright. Alright guys, I switched to the Senko. Didn't catch any more on this side of the island with that fluke. So I switched to Senko and the red shad, I think it's called red shad laminate, but and I do have my nail in there pegged. Let's see what I think it's called. Yeah, I know that's what it's called. Anyway, red shad laminate, and wind is definitely picking up. Making it tougher to stay on spots to fish the weed line, but definitely drift it in a little while after I'm done throwing shallow. Caught fish on this point many a time. The wind has really picked up here. good, but sunning themselves up in here. A big old carp up in here. Big carp right there. Right there. Big carp. Well, I was goofing around, I was goofing around. Oh, that's funny. There's a turtle. This is like Wild Kingdom out here. I was goofing around, throwing the my bait over there at that carp, and turns out that's not a carp, it's a barrel. Tells you how good I can see. And this bass, nice bass, hit the Senko pegged. That's cool. Very cool. All right, thank you, buddy. Pretty fish. See you, Bo. All right, he was up on the rocks up there. Again, I thought that was a carp's fin. I think it's a barrel up there. Now that I look at it, I got closer. And so actually worked out, because I thought it was carp, and it was a barrel, and then I threw on the rocks, and there he was. Good stuff. Got a fish on here, guys. Finally got one. Go on. Senko. Can't say that he was up on that bank. He was halfway back to the boat. But okay, a quarter pounder, probably no cheese, but fun. See you, buddy. Fish with Vance, a bass on. Senko, a decent guy. Barely hooked. Little guy. He's cold. See you, buddy. Alright. It's 10 little guys in the boat. Keep it pushing. I shut my camera off, but I said, a nice fish. Real nice. He was hugging that tree line up there. Real nice. Pretty. See ya. The Senko produces a bass. Another one. Alright, guys, it's been pretty quiet. I've thrown pretty much everything. Over here in the shade, back to the shad wrap. Let's see if I can't snag a couple in here, but I think I'm going to wrap it up for today's video. That's going to be it. I'm going to fish for a little while longer and then head for home. And so it's been a nice trip for a fall day. Ended up with 10 or 11, I can't remember, something like that. Nice fall day. Something just smacked us, probably a bluegill. Something small gave it a little rip. Go over there again. But I appreciate you guys watching. Leave a comment, sub, all that good stuff. And stay tuned. I'll be fishing 2-3 days from now and going back to the Swamp Lake with Steve, the fluke master. We're gonna head for the big boys. We're gonna look for those big guys. He's never been there before, and we're gonna go back to the swamp where you only catch a few, but the ones you get are usually pretty nice. So sorry for the wind. I'll wrap it up here. Thanks for joining today. See you next time on the water on fishingwithvance.com.